talking about the concept of bread as a carnival theme, and a couple of you had some ideas or some specifications about why um, you think it's a good idea and what you envision for what carnival would look like with bread as the theme. So I know Jack had some ideas about that. I know Ari had some ideas about that, and Jason are the ones that right now pop into my head. So let's start with Jack.
Well, bread could like represent it could represent like diversity and independence because there are so many different types of bread, and which is good for making different kind of booths because I mean we have naan bread, we have sourdough bread, we have rye bread, so I feel like it's a very good choice.
Okay. And Ari, you talked about family. Bread is a representation of family. Can you share that with us again?
I was mostly thinking about how it can relate to how our year's been as sophomores. And I feel like if we're thinking about something that could really reflect how our year's been, it can't just be like the medieval times or any regular carnival idea, just because this year has been very irregular. So I feel like if we want to do justice for this year, we have to make it something very different. And I'm fairly sure bread is different. And it also, the functionality of it, we actually need bread, and it's something that people can actually relate to. I I'm gonna use the medieval example again. I can't really find a way for me to personally relate to the medieval times because I didn't live in it. But bread, I mean, it's you can eat it every day, and so it's just something that we can relate to and something that reflects our year accurately.
There's a saying, right? When people come together, you break bread, right? And I think that's kind of going along with what you had mentioned on Friday, Ari, right? About family and being able to break bread together uh, gives us that time and that space to just kind of slow down our busy lives and let's sit, let's eat, let's talk, right? Yeah, so I like that symbolism there.
So we have about 4 minutes left. I know some of you have to transition to class. So is there anybody else that wants to fill in a thought or add something or build upon something that was already said? I know one of the things we talked about on Friday was the concept of bread was important during the pandemic because it was something that people could do as a family, but it was also something that because of the food shortages, it was a way of providing for your family, right? If I can't buy bread because there's none in the store, I can make bread for my family, right? It was kind of the sustenance of the times. It was not just a way to fill time, but it was a way to fill our bellies at a time that was really unknown. So that was something that we kind of talked about why bread is representative of, like Ari said, the current year and why this carnival is so different for you guys.
And connecting that to the purpose of Carnival. One of the primary purposes of Carnival is to raise money for financial aid, right? And so the Carnival provides as the bread does also provide, right? So there's that connection too. Okay. Any other thoughts? Alrighty. So tomorrow we will gather again, and it is D-Day, I believe, tomorrow. So we'll have chapel right here. Okay? All right, friends. Take care. We'll see you
Wait,
next
wait,
time.
wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
yo,
Sorry, sorry.
Marston. What?
Wait, can you stop recording? I have something to say.
I will stop my recording.